How's it? Today is Monday, May 20th. Trying to straighten my priorities this week. We have a snatch workout today. So I'm very similar to what I did last week. I did add in an extra movement towards the end of the lifting. So very similar to what I did on Wednesday where I added in the deadlifts, and then Friday where I added in the front squats of last week. And today I'm just adding in the snatch high pull. I don't know if you remember, but last week, Monday, was a struggle. Last week, Monday, I was lifting after working about 28 hours on Saturday and Sunday, like together. And I felt everything kind of all at once. I was also violently hungover, so I I was battling that too. You know, they say battling demons, but I made it through. And last week for this snatch push press overhead squat complex, went 3 sets of 3 at 80. So today I'm going 85. Last week I also did for my power snatch triples 75. Sorry, 70. Today I did 75. And, with those things in mind, if I'm going to be progressing that way, 5 kilos a week, which is quite a bit, I need to really straighten my priorities. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, is just like cutting the fat, trimming the fat of like my life and my lifestyle. So I'm not going to be spending too much time doing things that are not in line with my goals, I guess. That means going out less. If I want to go out, then it's going to be one of those things that I do have to plan and make sure that I actually want to do that, rather than being sort of not pressured, but like, I guess, pressured to go out with my quote unquote friends, who I guess I have a lot of issues with that right now. Is that a lot of the people that I thought were my friends are not really my friends anymore. It is what it is. People come and go in your life, and yeah, I can't be too sad about it. But here's my top set here at 85. Snatch push press plus overhead squat, like 3 plus 3. This is fairly easy. I think my best like overhead squat is like 135. Is it 140? I don't know. It's been a while since I pushed really hard on that, and like for me, I really like that push press plus overhead squat, or even snatch balance type movement. I feel like I'm pretty strong with my overhead stability, so it's always exciting to me to be able to push heavy weights overhead. So we'll see how far I can get with that. Power snatches here. These are feeling pretty good. I think I am trying to just, I think I mentioned it last week, but I'm trying to just get my start position in a better spot overall. I think that if I have a stronger start, more consistent start, then really everything just lines up, and it's just a lot easier to I guess execute. But also, if something goes wrong in my lift, then it's a lot easier to diagnose. What up, Blake? It's easier to diagnose the issue that I was kind of dealing with, right? I think that, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to increase to 80 next week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Power snatch triples, probably my best power snatch triple is probably 80. Maybe it might be 85, but I don't really do power snatch triples like that. I don't really push them to super heavy, because one, I'm not very good at it, so it starts to fall apart very quickly. And two, it's just like triples are kind of hard. It's a kind of it's pretty high volume for weightlifting as far as it goes. After my power snatches, I did this snatch high pulls. That first one is not a high pull. That first one is more akin to a panda pull. High pull, in my eyes, is more like getting to extension and staying on that extension, pulling the extension rather than dipping down. And I took me basically 3 sets to not do that little dip at the top. I was very annoyed with myself because I went in like, what am I doing? And it took me a whole 2 tries just to get that really dialed in. I pulled the bar pretty high, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think that if I can continue to pull the bar this high, then maybe 85 power snatch triples is going to be feasible. But for now, just kind of putting in the work and trying my best to keep my head down, you know. After that, I did my pull-ups, and then I reintroduced the Palloff press. It's one of the kind of anti-twist ab exercises that I really, really like. I think it is probably more effective than any other stability, like core movement, I guess. Like I guess bang for your buck because it's so easy to set up. It's relatively difficult. You know, you can pull on it and make sure that you're trying super, super hard. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.